See, let us tell ourselves the truth. Let us tell ourselves the gospel truth, the simple truths. Let us just be very realistic here. Let us be sincere for once. Like, let us face facts, like squarely, the way it has to be faced. Let us stop all this emotional blackmail, all this like trying to shift blame to people who have no hand in your problem. You understand me? Let us be very realistic on our own. This video, I've seen a lot of things happening on social media, people saying so many things. Like, if you go to some comment section, when you hear stories about men that left their family, abandoned their kids, and how the children turned against their father, you see a lot of people supporting some comments that will be saying like comments like that the mother destroyed the minds of the children against their father. It is the mother that is manipulating the children. Things like that. I've seen several comments, several videos about such things. And when I see things like that, I begin to ask myself, does it mean that people don't reason? Does it mean that you people do not look at things critically before you drop your comments, or that you allow what you see take over your sense of reason, or what? This video is mainly for those of you deadbeat fathers, runaway fathers, irresponsible fathers, sperm donors. This video is for you. Face these things very squarely, the way I'm saying it right now. Do you know that these children you guys are talking about these days are not like the children of 1980s, 1970s, 1960s? Children of those days, they are not like that. Are you getting me? These new generational children, this Indomie children, generation children, are not like the children of the 70s. They are not like the children of the 80s. They are not like the children of even the 60s. Their mentality is of high standard. The way they reason, they don't reason the way you reason. They see things before you see monkey. Monkey don't see you. Now, these children, where would they born these days? These children we are having now are smarter than you and adults. So coming out to like give yourself, start to bring up defensive mechanism, like trying to make it look as if it is the wife, it is the mother that destroyed their mind against me. Oh God, these children, they read in between the lines. They read in between the lines. Most of you men are fond of, if you have issue with your wife, the first thing you will do is to abandon your kids. You have not asked yourself, what if the woman abandoned the kids the same way you abandoned those kids? What becomes of those children? What becomes of them? One thing you should know is that women will never leave their children, no matter the situation. Even if some women can do that, but I know majority of women they will never have the mind to abandon their kids, maybe because of issues or quarrel between husband and wife. Children cannot do that. But men, you guys are very comfortable doing it. Then at the end of the day, you will not try to start shifting blames or blame to that same woman that never abandoned those kids. You understand me? You will start shifting blames. Let me tell you, you see this life. You see, as we young like this, one day we'll become so old and weak, our bones will be very weak, that we cannot be able to do things that we normally used to do right now. Even some of these videos we do, even as I talk like this, there are times that I cannot be able to do things like this. That is the facts. You understand me? But some of you men used to forget that old age must come. Some of you men used to forget about old age. You only focus your attention on a particular woman you are sleeping at that moment, a particular woman that is giving you, satisfying you sexually. Those are the things you focus your mind, your attention on. The same way that woman forced herself to take children from you, can't you put more effort to take those children or to win their love? Once it comes to taking up responsibility, taking care of your children, una go become weak. Automatically, you guys will no longer be strong. You guys will no longer be head. You understand me? Once it gets to that point, you men will automatically be ask yourself, why is it that when it gets to this point, some of you, I'm not saying all of you men, because I know that I've seen a man that single-handedly trained, she's training 4 children that his wife abandoned for him. The wife abandoned those children and went to marry another man. This man, I used to come out cap for him any day I see him. You understand me? That man is a hero. He single-handedly trained 4 boys. They are not all grown now. You understand me? I'm not saying that women are exempted in this, but women, it is rare. It is the major people that do these things are men. The other day, this guy that played football for Nigerian Super Eagles, this last match, the father came online and was like, I tried everything to talk to my son. The mother did this, the mother did that. And people were like trying to support the man. And I'm like, are you okay? All this while that this boy have not made it, the father did not bother to look for him. He only decided to start looking for this boy because he has seen that this boy has become a superstar. The boy is made. You understand me? So the same way this woman managed to take care of those children, why can't you do your own parts? And then you guys will always relax and be waiting on when to blame women. Why don't you do your own part as a man? Listen, let me tell you, if you're a deadbeat father, you're a deadbeat husband, you are irresponsible. Plenty of you are very irresponsible. You don't take up your responsibility, because if you talk about being irresponsible, you see it like maybe you're an imbecile or something. No, you might be your senses, everything about you might be intact, but you are irresponsible because you run away from your responsibility. If you're that kind of a man that runs away from responsibility, start now to take up your responsibility as a man. Secure your old age. Most of you do not believe that old age will come. Old age will come. I've seen a situation where a police officer, it was on this social media, that a police officer was left. They said the man has about how many children? 4 or 5 boys. I be 7 boys according to what he said. He said his wife took those children and ran away. Then at the end of the day, it was only his uniform that was hanged in that room. A police officer. Then these copper people went and be sweeping and be doing. I can't do such thing, because you have to prepare for your old age. You have to prepare for your old age. You understand me? So these Indomie children you guys are saying, they are smarter than you. Okay, now let's take for instance now, as Yul Edochie is displaying his own all over social media, and already he knew that he has a child that has grown, 18, 19-year-old girl. This girl is seeing everything. Then tomorrow you don't come and tell me, the mother corrupted her mind. The mother did this. The mother did that. Why are you people like that? If you know what is good for you as a man, stand up, take up your responsibility as a man. Even if you have issue with your wife, ignore your wife and take care of your children. Be part of your children's growth. There's no how you'll be performing your duty as a man. Then a woman will not come and convince a child that your father was not there for you, your father was bad. It's not possible. It's not these children. These children of these days, you cannot convince them. You can't tell them. You can't convince. They know more than you. You cannot convince them. So the best thing you can do for yourself is to stand gidigam. Take care of your responsibility. It doesn't stop you from frolicking. If you want to start sleeping with other women, it does not stop you. But you most own is that once you start with another woman, you will forget your children. That same woman might one day disappoint you, just like Yul is doing with this woman now. He has forgotten his children completely. I want to be using him as a case study because his own case is very fresh and he's a superstar. The whole world knows him. That's why I'm calling his name and I'm using him as a case study. He has forgotten. He now focused on this other person. Then when the times comes now, if old age come, then this man will not come and tell me, now she do him. She was the one that made the children not to take care of him or not to do this. Meanwhile, these children saw everything with their 2 eyes. They saw everything with their 2 eyes. Let us try and be realistic. Let us be telling ourselves the truth. All these pity party things that we normally do, let us wipe it away. These Indomie generation children are not like other children. They are not like children born in the 50s and 80s. They are more smarter. Their brain is out of this one. If you begin to talk about maybe your father's blessing and mother's blessing, these children do not care, because they know for the fact that hard work is the only thing that will lead you to success. So they don't care about your blessing.